A truckload of fuel has entered Gaza for the first time since the start of the war. The UN has accused Israel of using fuel as a weapon of war since the beginning of the conflict. After more than a month, Israel has allowed a single truck carrying about 24,000 litres of diesel to enter Gaza through the Rafah crossing. But the fuel is only meant for UN trucks to distribute aid and not for use in hospitals or other critical civilian needs. The UN Refugee Agency says it needs 160,000 litres of fuel every day for its basic humanitarian work. Well, the head of UNRWA has warned that by the end of Wednesday, around 70% of the population of Gaza will be without clean water and without fuel. Desalination plants, generators and pumping stations will have stopped working, and the fuel crisis has, of course, hit hospitals the hardest. Gaza's largest hospital, Al-Shifa, needs up to 10,000 litres of fuel per day and was forced to suspend services due to lack of fuel. We've also heard from telecommunication companies. They're expected to run out of fuel today, Thursday, leading to serious network breakdowns. Let's go back to Hani Mahmoud, who is in Khan Yunis inside the Gaza Strip. So such a small amount of fuel that has entered into Gaza, this is going to cause real problems, isn't it, in the Gaza Strip?
Yes, indeed. This is only a drop in the ocean of Gaza daily needs of the fuel. Now, as far as we know, fuel has become an essential lifeline for hospitals and for all the service facilities in the Gaza Strip. Take, for example, hospitals, and due to a shortage of fuel and no drop of fuel went to a Shifa hospital, led to a complete outage of power, causing a huge problem to incubators for babies. Now, across the Gaza Strip, particularly in the southern part, we have major hospital here like Nasser Hospital, where we're reporting from, and there's the European hospital, and there's other mid-sized hospital in the southern part, also warning that by the end of the day or early morning, they will run completely out of fuel and they won't have any of the services available for people. The amount of fuel is only led because the UN was unable and has suspended all of its operations of delivering aid to Gaza in the southern part because the trucks had no fuel to move. So there was a need and there was a precondition that amount of fuel is only going to the United Nations relief work, particularly the trucks that are going to take those aid and deliver them, nothing else. No mention of hospitals, no mention of bakeries, no mention of other service facilities in the Gaza Strip. Not only it's causing a problem for hospital, but also we have, for example, the telecommunications company. We have PAL Tele Group warned that by the end of the day today, Gaza completely will go off the grid. No communication services whatsoever, no internet connection whatsoever, because there are no fuel to power the power generators and to generate enough electricity to recharge the batteries at major communication divisions across the Gaza Strip. So what we're seeing is a complete shutdown in everything, not only in healthcare system, but also in other essential services such as communications.
Hani Mahmoud there for us in Khan Yunis. Thank you.